What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to talk about an e-bike that I have come to find is a little bit of an unknown manufacturer, the Hotebike. Now, I've got a couple of them. I've got a mountain bike and I've got a fat tire bike. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to talk about this mountain bike. Now, I bought this bike 2 years ago, just getting into e-biking, not knowing much about it. Got it off of Amazon because I wanted a bike that was a mountain bike with the 2-inch tires and had a 750 watt rear hub motor. Okay, brought the bike home, assembled it. It was very simple to assemble, and I come to find out that this is an awesome bike. And what makes it awesome is that it is a mountain bike. It's not a very big bike. It's only about 51 pounds. Okay, 21 speed. Like I say, it's got the 750 watt rear motor. You don't often see that in mountain bikes. Usually they're about as big as 500 watt rear motors, and that's about it. This one's 750. Now, the battery is kind of tucked away in here. That's another thing I liked about it. It doesn't really look like an e-bike at first glance. It just looks like a regular old bicycle. Doesn't draw much attention to yourself, except when you're going fast. Okay, and that's one of the things about this bike that really blew my mind. This is a quick bike. She accelerates very, very well. And after I had learned about these bikes a little bit, I found out that a lot of e-bikes, they don't, the peak watts is not very much. You might find an 18 amp controller, maybe a 22 amp controller in one of these bicycles. Well, this one, when you get it up to speed on throttle only, she peaks at about 1470 watts. Okay, my wife, my better half, was a little reluctant to get on an e-bike, so when she got on this e-bike, I couldn't get her off of it. It became her bike, just like that. So I needed to get out there and get another bike. So I bought the fat bike. I called up Hotebike. Actually, I sent them an email, and I inquired about this bicycle. Now, the mountain bike I bought online from Amazon. So that's basically how you get it, kind of stock from the factory. Okay, comes with manual brakes, 21 speed. The front chain ring is 42 tooth on the largest one. Second is 32. The smallest is 22. Typical mountain bike style bike. The fat bike here, this one is also an excellent bicycle. It has the same 750 motor. It goes just as fast as the mountain bike, and it peaks. The peak watts at full throttle is the same, about 1470. Okay, they both go 30 miles an hour, and they're excellent bikes to ride. I've only made a couple of changes. You'll see on this one, I'm running the VT Speedster tires. They are not 26 by 4-inch tires. They're 3.5. See that there? Okay, that was a huge improvement with this bicycle because they're ultra quiet, they're lighter, and they're very, very low rolling resistance. Now, another change I made here was I put this little extended steering neck or steering knuckle or whatever you call that on there to raise the handlebars, okay, to make the bike more comfortable. I added the Zoom seat post for a little bit of shock absorption. Okay, so that helped a little bit. I ordered this bike a little custom. That front chain ring is a little bit different than the mountain bike because the large gear is 48 tooth, which is much better. You don't spin out. You can actually pedal this thing up to about 23 miles an hour to help save your battery. I did not buy this bike for power. I did not buy this bike for speed. I knew it was going to be relatively quick because of the speed that the mountain bike got me. I bought this bike for range. A lot of you guys are probably waiting for me to explain that battery. Okay, the bike runs a 48 volt system, and that's a 20 amp hour battery. Okay, so that's a really big battery. I bought the bike for range, and I did get the range. I have to say that's one of the most awesome things about this bike is that I'm a 200-pound rider, okay, and I generally ride in pedal assist too. And I've gotten 50 miles out of a battery with this bike, which is generally, I mean, very, very uncommon with a 20 amp hour battery and a fat bike. She's powerful. She accelerates very well. I went head to head with a friend of mine who's got a Magicycle, a 52 volt system, and this thing just blew it away. It wasn't even a close comparison. So this is one of the things about buying e-bikes, guys, is that if you buy an e-bike that looks good on paper and you bring it home and it don't run, it's probably because they put a controller in it that doesn't throw a lot of watts to the motor. My friend's e-bike, the Magicycle, he peaks out at 900 watts. So I'm guessing he's got like an 18 amp controller or something like that. That really is too bad. That they should maybe put something a little bit more powerful in that. I'm not here to bash anybody. There's a lot of companies out there that make good e-bikes. These hot e-bikes are generally unknown. I hardly see any videos about it, and that compelled me to actually do this video. So getting a little glare from that mirror over there. This one was a pleasant surprise. When I got on this bike, I just simply could not believe how quick it was. And the battery, if I hadn't mentioned that already, that's a 48 volt, 13 amp hour battery. Okay, my wife is a 140-pound rider, and she gets on that bike and she flies. I have really a hard time keeping up with her, with myself, a 200-pound rider on the fat bike. This bike weighs about 51 pounds, and that one weighs about 71 pounds, and that's a big difference when it comes to e-bikes. So anyway, like I say, this mountain bike was quick. I took a video of how quick it is, and you can see the peakers. Let me show that to you now. This hot e-bike is the real deal. Okay, she accelerates. The engine is, the motor is powerful. You really couldn't ask for more in a mountain bike. I haven't seen another mountain bike that gives you all of what this bike gives you. All Shimano gear shifters, comes with a little bell. The side view mirror there is extra. This little phone mount is something that I put on. One little extension here I put on was a very big deal. This seat is actually the factory seat from the Fat Tire bike, and this seat right here is just a cheap seat that I bought off of Amazon. It's a relatively comfortable seat. We're happy with that. You can see over here, this is the exact same componentry as what you see on the mountain bike. LCD 3. This display is not a color display like we see in a lot of the new bikes. Turn it on so you can see what it looks like. Okay, so that's fine. I mean, I really don't have any problem with it. It does everything you need it to do. It's easy to unlock. It's easy to change the parameters. It's really not much of a problem at all. It's actually not a problem at all. Like I say, 20 amp hour battery. I've gotten 50 miles worth of range out of this bike. It comes with manual brakes. You see the cables. Okay, they stop the bike real good. But like I say, I ordered this bike directly from Hotebike, right? And I custom ordered a couple things like that chain ring. That was an upgrade. That was something that I wanted it to be upgraded. I could have gotten even a larger battery. I think they go up as much as 23 amp hour. 23 amp hour. You could get a 1,000-watt motor if you want. You could get dual motors if you want. You could basically equip these bikes any way you want if you order it directly from Hotebike. You could get hydraulic brakes if you want. You could change anything. You could in the mountain bike, I'm kind of getting a little scattered because there's so much information to bring to you guys. This mountain bike is another one. If you should want to custom order this one, they have a version of this bike that has the big battery like that one. This one's got 26-inch wheels. If you want 27.5, you can get that. Okay. You can get a suspension. There's a suspension style bike that they have, and they also you can put any kind of brakes or any kind of derailleur or any kind of shifters. They'll put anything that you want on the bike if you just ordered a bike in advance. Took about 3 months. This one took about 3 months to get to me. I'm very, very happy with it, and I just wanted to throw up this video to let everybody know that you know, there's a bike out there that's basically overlooked. Now, I'm not sponsored by Hotebike. I just by chance bought that one from Amazon a couple of years ago, and I loved it so much I went and bought another one, and I like this one just as much. You know, getting 50-mile range. Okay, pedal assist too. I don't really do a lot of pedaling either, you know, just riding this bike. Got 50 miles of range out of it, a 200-pound rider, so that is excellent. One of the interesting things with this bike, whichever pedal assist level you're in, okay, if you hold down the throttle and you're not pedaling, it will regulate your speed. So you just hold it down. I think in pedal assist 2, this bike will cruise along at 18 miles an hour. In pedal assist 1, it's 14 miles an hour, you know, and then pedal assist 3 steps it up a little bit to about 21 miles an hour, and then so on. You really can't pedal with a 48 tooth chainring more than about 22 miles an hour. So that's basically it, guys. I'm gonna close this video out right here. If anybody has any questions about these bikes, anything that I've missed, feel free to drop a comment down in the comment section, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.